Hey, welcome to Tortilla Takeover. I'm Kevin, and today, well, you already know, but yesterday I rehydrated some brisket that my brother sent to me that he freeze dried. Now, this isn't part of the brisket series, but it kind of is because he saw me cut that brisket up and that we're going to make all these different meals with. So he mailed me some freeze dried brisket. That is freeze dried. It is hard. So what I'm going to do is rehydrate it, and I'm going to create these beautiful looking rehydrated brisket tacos. Oh yeah, rehydrated brisket tacos. We got a little Spanish rice here. Let me show you how I rehydrated these and how I put these together and how I made them. And then we'll come back and we'll do a taste test. All right, so in yesterday's video I did the rehydrating of some freeze-dried brisket, and I did it for 15 minutes and then I did it for another 5. So I think on Tortilla Takeover I have my burner as low as I could possibly get it. So what I want to do is try to maintain 140, 158 to 160, anywhere in there, and then we're going to let this brisket. Here's my brisket. It is freeze-dried, and I want to make some brisket tacos, so I need to rehydrate. Let's see. I think it's got some pieces in here. So what I'm going to try to do is rehydrate all of this. Now, you're supposed to cover it, but I'm going to keep the heat on it for about probably 10 minutes, and then I'll flip it. And we'll see if the heat helps. If I maintain the heat, if that's going to help in the rehydration. It rehydrated good over there, but I want to do it better over here. So I'll see in a little bit. Okay, I walked away, did not check it, so let's just give it a check. So it looks like my temperature is a little higher. It's 165. That's okay. It's not overheated. So it's been 10 minutes on this side. So let's flip it over and give it another 10 minutes and see how we're doing. I don't think I can get my stove any lower. Let me see. Okay, I've got it super low, and hopefully it doesn't blow out. All right, 10 more minutes. Okay, another 10 minutes has gone by. Let's see what we got here. 158, 162. Okay, 163. That's cool. All right, so I'm going to take a toothpick to see if we're got any kind of tenderizing going, rehydration. Oh yeah, toothpick's going right through it. Not that one. This part right here. So I'm going to flip that over. So all in all, it seems to be doing pretty good, but I'm going to let it go. Over at ManKitchenRecipes, I felt like maybe this should go 30 minutes. So I'm going to go another 10 minutes. I think I might even put a lid on the top of that just so the top part doesn't dry off. So I'll be back in another 10. Right, another 10 minutes has gone by. I did put a lid on there. I can tell that the water, or that the broth, that's beef broth, has gone down since I put this in here. Okay. It's going through. It's a little tough right in there, but there's fat right there, a gristle, whatever. So that's okay. This piece right here was a little fatty. Seems like. Okay. These pieces, it goes right through. All right, well, I guess, let me see if, take a piece off of there, and I'm going to give it a try. See how tender it is. Look at that. Looks good, right? It's rehydrated. I can't believe this was freeze-dried. Hey man, That is actually pretty good. Okay. Get every little bit that's in there. Okay, so I'm going to be making tacos. This piece here was the one that was questionable right there at the top. So I'm going to, yeah, that's that didn't get quite rehydrated right in there, which is a bummer. Actually, that whole piece is kind of, some of it did. That stuff did. All right, so I'm going to, let me just see. Maybe it's just the piece of meat. No. Okay, so this piece is a bust. This one didn't really rehydrate. It did, but it's different. A couple of pieces off of it. I'll keep those. That can go in my taco. Okay, so I'm going to slice this up, bust it up, because I want to have my, I'm going to make some brisket tacos. See, that looks a lot better. Okay. Some of it should just shred or fall apart. Let's just see. Oh yeah. So shredded brisket. I do have to pull it apart, but it's rehydrated and it tastes like brisket. So that I am definitely, the smoke ring, going to enjoy this. Let me cut this piece up here. Okay, I'm going to transfer this into a bowl. Okay, and those of you that follow me, you know that I absolutely love the flavor of green chili and the flavor of brisket together. So I've got a couple of green chilies that I chopped up or diced up. And I am going to mix that in with my green chili. I mean, with my brisket. And that's what I'm going to use to make my tacos. You know, I was only thinking I was only going to make a taco or two, but this looks like I'm going to make, I'll probably make at least 4. All right, so I like my tacos fried. So I'm going to get my tortilla in there. I'm actually using olive oil because if I'm not making a lot, I can use some good oil. Okay, I'm going to load it up. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw some cheese in there right now. I think that'll be fine. Oh yeah, that one's loaded up. Nice crispy taco. Brisket and green chili taco. Look at that. See if I can get that last one in there before the others are done cooking. Just enough for 4 tacos. Perfect. Love tacos. I got these stuffed. Okay, these are probably ready. All right, got some Spanish rice. I got my onion and cilantro that I like to put inside my tacos. So I'm just going to add that. And there you go. Brisket and green chili tacos using rehydrated, freeze-dried brisket. Let's give these a taste. Don't those look delicious? Yeah. What do you think of that? Rehydrated, freeze-dried brisket. Is that crazy? I just the thought of mailing a brisket across the country and it's dry when you get it and you can rehydrate it. That piece that didn't hydrate all the way. I threw it back in that pan of broth. There's no heat on it, but maybe it'll hydrate. If it does, then I'll have a little snack. So anyway, yeah, look at that. Those tacos are from freeze-dried brisket. I rehydrated it, added some Spanish rice. So yeah, let's give it a try. All I added was cheese, some onion and cilantro, which is pretty much what I love inside my tacos. It has the green chili, so I don't need any salsa, although I could still add salsa. Anyway, let me take a bite of this and see how this rehydrated, freeze-dried brisket tacos are. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's a miracle. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just freeze dry whatever plate you have on it, bag it up and mail it to some people that are watching that want to give it a try? My brother made that possible with the brisket he smoked. And I'm trying to keep up with ManKitchenRecipes with what's made over there to make it over here. And so I had to do the rehydrated freeze-dried brisket. And then mix it with green chili because those two flavors are my favorite. I don't know why, they just blend really well together. So anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy this little taco plate. I love tacos, so I won't have any problem eating all 4 of those. The rice, yeah, we'll see at the end if I want it. All right, thanks for checking out Tortilla Takeover. I hope you have a great day, and if you have a freeze dryer, man, make some brisket and give it a shot. I mean, it actually did rehydrate and made some delicious tacos. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Coming up next week, it's a little crazy what we're doing over here, so be sure to come back. That's what I like.